through the contour line, so I'll be able to cut off what I have on the center front. I'll cut this way. I'll go like this, like that, to take the shape. So I'm going to close my bust dart. So the bust dart technique gives you the opportunity to have a perfect bustier at the end of the day. So I close up my bust dart, as you can see right here, and then I'll just come in here like this and cut off my yoke. So that makes your yoke dress easy for you. So if you wish, you can just do this, merge them together to be sure it matches. So of course this one matches accordingly, and you have your yoke sewn on fold as well. Your yoke on fold. So after you have done this, the most important thing now is the flare. Okay, the flare we have on the down part of this dress is 360 degrees cutting. So for your 360 degrees cutting, we are going to do this. Okay, we are cutting the flare at 360 degrees. That means you'll be using 6.28 to cut. But then the flare is doubled, and we are attaching this flare around the waist. So you are going to take your waistline circumference. Your waistline circumference, I'm using 36 for this. So 36 divided by 6.28, that is what we are supposed to do if we are making a normal flare. But if you look at this 360 flare, you can see it's box pleated. We have a lot of box pleats. Okay, what I mean by box pleat is you bring in your flare. After cutting your flare, the first one you fold it to kiss. Okay, this is kissing pleat I'm making. Okay, I meant kissing pleat, not box pleat. So this is kissing pleat. When you bring the two of the flares like this, that becomes kissing pleat. So what we have there is kiss pleated. Okay, so the next one, if you bring it this way, that is the next one, and this way, and kiss pleat, you now have a box pleat in between them. So now we are going to add our box pleat allowance. Okay, so our box pleat allowance is what I have right here. This is it. From here to here is my first box pleat allowance. From here to here I have 2.5, and this one from here to here another 2.5. So that means if you are making use of 5 inches, okay, then some pleats, you also see people use 3 inches for their box pleat. That is 6 inches. So now if you are using 6 inches, you are going to count how many places that box pleat is going to be on your flare. If you want the 6 inches to be in 6 places, okay, that is center front, side, center back, side, that is 6. So if you want your kissing pleat to appear in 6 places at 6 inches, it means you will be timesing 6 inches for each kissing pleat times 6 number kissing pleat. That will give you 36 inches altogether. So I'll be adding that 36 plus another 36 before I divide by 6.38. So if I add 36 plus 36, I'll be left with 72. So you'll be doing 72 divided by 6.28. So whatever result you have right there, that is going to be the radius you are going to use to cut your flare. So I'm going to pretend using my miniature scale pepper to show you how to go about it. Okay, so if you want to make a 360 degrees flare, this is what we are going to do. There is also a calculation on how to get the accurate fabric you require for your 360. We have a detailed video on how to do that on this channel as well. So if this is your fabric, assuming you came in with 2 yards of Ankara, this is what you are going to do, or two yards of any fabric. You first fold it like this, and you fold it again like this. So once that is folded squarely, next we want to do is to start taking our measurement. So we are making use of any radius, whatever thing you had after calculating right here. That is what I'll make use of here. So I'm going to pretend doing that now. So I'll use this radius now. So I'm going to impute my radius right now. Okay, so this is the radius I want to use. That after calculation, this is it. I folded my fabric and this is my radius. So from here to here is my radius. Now there are 2 flares right there. The first flare, I'm going to take it at 2.5. The second flare, that is the length of your desired flare. Okay, so this is by choice. You know where you want your flare to get to. So this is the first number flare. The second number flare, I'll be drafting it this way. That is if you are using the drafting method and place on your fabric. That is the only time you do this. But if you are cutting directly on your fabric, you are going to cut them separately. Okay, so I'm using 4 inches now, and this is the second flare. Okay, so the distance between the 2 of them, you can use 2.5 between the first and the second flare. That is if you are cutting on your fabric. So if your first flare is 6 inches, you can do 8 inches for the second flare, or 5 and 8. Any which one of them works perfectly. So this is it. I cut my flare, my first flare. So if I'm using pepper to cut my flare, I'll first cut my first flare. After cutting on my fabric and adding my seam allowances, then I'll cut off this for my second flare. That is if I'm drafting my flare. So this is it. I'll open up this part. Okay, remember we are supposed to add plus zip allowance. Sorry about that. Plus 2 inches zip allowance will be added to this before we divide. Okay, all right, so I'll start box splitting. I'm going to mark out my box split. Maybe after 4 inches, I'll mark my 6 inches box split. After another 4 inches, I'll make my 6 inches box split, right, like that till I go around the 6 number kissing pleat. So I'll divide what I have here between 6 inches, 3 and 3. Find the midpoint. So once I get the midpoint, I'll pick up this, I'll kiss it here, I'll pick up this, I'll kiss it here. Can you see? I'll go over to my machine and top stitch. I'll come over to the next one. I'll come over to the next one after my 4 inches. I'll find the midpoint, I'll bring it, I'll kiss it, and I'll bring this, I'll kiss it at the center. I'll go over to the machine and top stitch like that. So you can see we have what we are looking for on the thumbnail. So this is what I'm going to do for the 2 flares right now. So I'm going to go around my 6 pleats. Okay, what I have here is 1 and 2 for demonstration. So after the first flare, I will do split the second flare, but they are going to have the same radius. Then I'll go into my waistline and I'll sew my flare. Okay, and you have it perfectly done. So this is how we come to the end of this tutorial. I believe you learned a lot once again. So if you are new to this channel, please kindly subscribe, turn on your notification bell to receive videos like this every day. Like this video, share to family and friends, drop your comments on the comment section and your suggestions as well. Thank you for coming and for subscribing, and see you in